Hello, I'm here to show you how easy it is to fill out a ballot and where to go to find all the information you need to make an educated vote. Here in Washington, and specifically in Spokane County, you'll receive your ballot in the mail. You'll open it and there are several parts: the ballot, the security envelope, and the delivery envelope.
If you're going to vote, you need to be informed. So where do you go to look up the candidates or research the issues? Right here, in the Washington State Voters Pamphlet, which comes in the mail about 10 days before the ballot package arrives. And it provides information for federal and state level offices, as well as state initiatives. You will be receiving this in the mail, as long as your address is the same as the last time you voted.
And if your ballot has races that aren't included in the state book, the state voters pamphlet is also available online with all your races and conveniently for your phone at www.myvote.wa.gov. Just type in your name and birth date. It will bring up a screen asking if your info is correct. Check it, because if you've moved since the last time you voted, or if you have never voted before, you need to check that, make sure that the address is correct, or you won't get your ballot.
Once you've logged in and checked your address, get to know what else is in here. The first page also shows your important voter details, including your precinct number. Back out of that, and then you can see your voting history. I vote every election, not just every 4 years. Back out of that, and you can see who is working for you now. When you have a real problem, these are the people that should be told about it.
You can even see who your precinct committee officer is, so you can get more involved, or so you can ask them for assistance. There is no phone number here, but they can usually be looked up in the phone book or by contacting the party. For Spokane County Democrats, if you want to contact your precinct officer or get some handy information about endorsements, you can email info@SpokaneCountyDems.com. And be sure to include your precinct number or officer's name for faster assistance. Backing out of that screen, you can click on the actual voter's guide to see what an initiative is really all about, who supports it, who is opposed, and where the money is coming from. Then you can study the candidates' bios for federal, state, judicial, and local races. Back out of that, and you can see your electronic ballot after they drop the ballots, which this year is October 19th. Back out of that, and you can see where the drop boxes are and the voting center, but you can also just drop it in the mail. Postage is paid in our state now. Let's take advantage of the fact that our state encourages people to vote and be heard.
Okay, now you're ready to vote. Look for the oval next to your chosen candidate or issue. Just fill in the oval using black or blue ink. If you happen to make a mistake, simply draw a line through the incorrect selection and fill in the oval of your intended choice.
You don't need to do anything else, and no marks should be on the ballot at all except for the marked ovals. No writing unless it's the name of the writing candidate, and that must be spelled correctly.
And remember to vote for one. If you vote for two, your vote is not counted. Now, you're ready for your final steps. Fold your ballot, put it in the yellow envelope and seal it, but don't write on that envelope. Then put the yellow envelope into the white envelope, seal it, and then sign and date it. And mail it before the deadline. Mailing is free. Or you can save the state some money by dropping it off at certain libraries and collection sites. To find the collection site nearest you, go to www.myvote.wa.gov. And remember, ballots must be postmarked no later than 8 p.m. on Election Day.
To recap, fill in the ovals with black or blue ink. Review candidates and issues in the Washington State Voters Pamphlet. You can use this to write notes on if you want to discuss issues with friends or family. Find convenient, carry it with you versions of your voter pamphlet. Locate your precinct, PCO, and collection sites, or track your ballot's progress at www.myvote.wa.gov. Ballots must be postmarked no later than 8 p.m. November 6th.
It
Is
That
Easy.
Now,
Vote.
I'm not old enough to vote, but I'm counting on you to help me and my generation.